What's up, folks? This is a brief review and analysis of Old School Raw, Monday Night Raw from last night, which I believe was March 4th, 2013. Aired live on USA Network. I have a pretty bad cold, so bear with me. Got my notes from Raw, so yeah. I'm going to go over pretty much everything that happened and my thoughts on it. This is leading up to WrestleMania, 34 days away, which is now 33 days away. So we had Old School Raw. I absolutely love the concept of them, giving a little taste of, what I grew up watching, some of my favorite moments, having some of my favorite superstars on there, mixing with some of the great current superstars in wrestling. We had a new brief video package of like Undertaker's different personas, and then we had Undertaker coming out, and this is a tease of a Mania match. Will he be 21-0 or will he be 20-1? I'm rooting for 20-1. And we had the big WrestleMania sign up there for WrestleMania 29. Then we had the classic Raw 93 theme package. I love that. I love that theme song, and it mixed with classic superstars and current ones. It was a great little montage. I can't really hold the tune right now, but that was really cool. Seeing that, seeing all the legends with all the current superstars, it was awesome. They went all out. They had the classic No Titantron, the RAW Raw opening segment. The barricades were gone. It was the classic metal barricades. It wasn't the big, huge barricades. Jerry Lawler had his classic, my cat's saying hello, had his classic jacket, and had his old crown. Michael Cole had the mustard yellow. The ropes were red, white, and blue. The refs had their classic dress-up blue shirt with the bow tie, and the announcer had the whole 70s suit. That was pretty sweet. We had Punk cutting a promo, or he wants 20-1. He wants to challenge him. This set up for Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus coming out. Vicky, who looked fine as all hell, set up a fatal four-way match for the main event to determine who will lose to Undertaker. Who will face Undertaker. That was a Freudian slip. So that'll be the main event of the evening, which is a good start. Antonio Cesaro versus Ryback. This is the second week in a row that I can remember that Antonio Cesaro, who is the champion, has lost cleanly. I don't get it. Your champions can lose. I don't know why they keep having him lose. I don't know if I was hoping they would kind of set up for a match with him and Ryback at Mania, but they teased kind of Mark Henry versus Ryback, or Ryback feud, as Ryback was walking out. They had Mark Henry come out right away. It was really funny. But back to Cesaro, it's ridiculous to have him lose so cleanly twice in a row. That's just me. Mark Henry versus Zack Ryder. Represent broski, bro. I'm repping this shirt because it gets more airtime than Zack Ryder on Raw. I don't know, man. I love Zack Ryder, but he just got squashed. It was pretty much a useless match. Just putting over Mark Henry again and again and again and again and again. Then we had Ziggler, AJ Lee, and Big E walking backstage, getting ready for their match. Ziggler was getting ready for his match. Fandango, new commercial. claiming he's going to be coming out to wrestle tonight. Then we had Ziggler versus Miz. After we saw Marine 3 ad, which is R-rated, which I'm really surprised. Miz won with the Figure 4, Nature Boy comedy. Awesome. I'm actually going to see Monday Night Raw next week live, and then I'm seeing SmackDown the next night. So I'm praying I get to see Ric Flair. I don't believe I've ever gotten to see him. I may have seen him when I was really young, but I doubt it. So I'm praying that I get to see Ric Flair for the first time ever. It'd be awesome. I love this dynamic he's got with Miz. He's helping Miz reach that new level. I know Miz has already been a champion before, but this is going to help him, I think. I would not be surprised if we get to see Ric Flair have that one more match against Miz in a big feud. I know if you would ask me months before, hearing Ric Flair coming back, I thought it was going to be with Dolph Ziggler. Maybe they're actually going to turn. That'd be a good feud. That Ziggler versus Miz, Nature Boy, management skills on the line. That'd be a great match for me. And then, you know, Ziggler cashes in that Money in the Bank at Mania, baby. Oh yeah. Then we had the Sharpshooter Blu-ray DVD. Oh wait, never mind. That was Flair chopped Big E, and I couldn't believe Big E no-sold the chop. That was crazy. We had counterpoint with Rock and Cena. Surprised there was no fisticuffs involved, but it was a good little promo. A lot less, over the top, more mundane and to the point. It was pretty good. I'm excited about Twice in a Lifetime. Are you excited? We were supposed to have Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who I got to see last year live at an indie show. And I'll tell you what, man, that dude, he is in shape. He can wrestle. He was one of the best workers at that show I saw him at. And hey, don't let age fool you, man. He can kill it. So I was excited to actually see an American versus American match versus Jack Swagger, but Jack Swagger just attacked him, and then he attacked Dusty Rhodes, American Dream, and Sergeant Slaughter with a 2x4. Just brutally attacked them all. This is, putting Swagger top tier. He's beating up 3 of the top wrestlers of all time, top legends. Then we had a backstage promo shot getting ready for the next match. It was Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan, and Kane walking back, and Daniel Bryan would give Kane the big evil eye, and then as soon as Kane looked at him, Daniel Bryan would look away really quick, and he kept doing it. It was so funny. I'm a big fan of this team. I'm kind of wondering how they're going to do. Maybe they'll have like a tag team turmoil match at Mania or something, have 4 teams or something. Because I would have thought by now they would have already had the team broke up. But, I don't know. Obviously, Daniel Bryan is going to be going bad. Maybe they can actually have him turn good, get that lovable heel, because, I don't know. What do you think about that? But they faced the primetime players, P2P, D. Young and Titus O'Neil, the big deal, real deal, whatever. And the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, was actually there. It's a good back and forth match. D. Young is an established wrestler. I think he's really good, and Titus O'Neil is he's learning each and every time, so he's getting better and better, and he's got that dynamic. I like how he got beat up and he laid on the canvas on the outside during the match. It was kind of cool because they don't do that much anymore, and that way he still gets that TV time, you know what I mean? Match ended, with choke slam on D. Young from Kane, not Daniel Bryan, and it was really cool. Ted DiBiase came over and did that classic, put the $100 bill in the guy, he just beats mouth. Well, Daniel Bryan came over and snagged it. It was really funny. I love Daniel Bryan's character. It was great seeing Ted DiBiase. If he was at Raw next week, man, I'd flip out. Then we had Tensai and Brodus coming up. Tensai has got new gear on, matching gear with Brodus Clay, both the singlet and the tracksuit, versus 3MB. And they just beat the crap out of 3MB. It was like a second long match. Heath Slater came out and got beat up again. Um, then we had a Dead Man Down preview, or premiere rather. It was pretty cool seeing that. Finally, they didn't just crap all over the movie that Wade Barrett's been on. If you notice, Sheamus is always making fun of Wade Barrett all the time. This was supposed to be Kofi Kingston versus Fandango, but they did the tease again, and he actually came out with his dancing partner, but because Justin Roberts, the ring announcer, couldn't properly say his name, he declined to wrestle. So it's got a huge amount of heat. It was really funny. Someone yelled out his real name right as he was about to say his gimmick name. That's kind of funny. I'm trying to read my writing, sorry. Oh, then we had a video package with, between like setting up for the last few weeks with the Triple H and Lesnar fight, we had the McMahon and Paul Heyman fight, setting up for, you know, the feud at Mania. Then we had Triple H coming out. Triple H is a beast. He's huge, man. He's just gonna, I don't know. This will be a great matchup. I finally get to see Brock next week for the first time live and at Raw. I'm excited as all hell. I'm excited to see that match. It's official. It's going to be at Mania. People have been saying it for a long time, but it's officially official. It's going to be a brutal, hell of a match. Then we had, like, I thought it was a Sheamus, like, promo, or don't try this at home. It's Sheamus working out, killing it, buying groceries, playing golf, not really, but, and then he just gets on his travel trailer and he's watching Bret Hart's DVD. And, like, I mean, it was kind of cool, but why the hell, you know, like, when Sheamus has time to himself, he watches Bret Hart's Dungeon DVD. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. Like, it had nothing to do, really, with that. With, like, then we had a Shield video package that was taped earlier. We had regarding Mania and who the Shield will they're gonna decide the Fatal 4-Way match, that kind of, or you know, whatever, that's gonna happen. Sorry, coughing. Then we had it's kind of interesting how they're gonna do Shield. Shield's undefeated. They're talking about Mania, the Undertaker Mania streak. You know, do you think they'll have anything to do with CM Punk's match, or the winner of the Fatal 4-Way match? We had champion versus champion match, Wade Barra versus Del Rio, who's on a Wade's on a losing streak, versus facing Del Rio. Now they actually had Wade lose yet again, this time to Del Rio, but it makes sense because Del Rio's the champ. I'm sorry, I'm a little lightheaded right now. It was a really good match. Del Rio got that cross arm breaker. It wouldn't make sense to have the heavyweight, the heavyweight champ lose really quick, but, I don't know why they keep having these mid-card champions lose all the time. It's not cool. But, I mean, if you're going to lose, I guess losing to the champ, the other champ is okay, I guess. Then we had a Zeb and Jack Swagger YouTube video about political correctness. Then we had, in a surprise, old school Raw, we had New Age Outlaws come out, taking on Primo and Epico with Rosa Mendez. It was a good back and forth match. I mean, the crowd was chanting, they still got it, he still got it. And it's the truth, man. It's good seeing these guys out there still wrestling. For the last few years, Billy Gunn's been on the independent scene killing it, and it's good to see him back on Raw. He's got that trainer role now, backstage. So, it's good to see them, still wrestling. And I know they've been doing house shows, but if you're not sure what house shows are, they're untelevised events. So it's good seeing them back. They already had various touts about Undertaker coming back from Mania. Yeah. Mae Young had her 90th birthday celebration. They had a huge cake and cupcakes and all that stuff. And it was funny seeing 90 candles on a table. I haven't seen that before. And CM Punk came out and interrupted her. He's like, pipe bomb, bitch. And it's set up for Fatal 4-Way with Sheamus, Big Show, and Orton. Really good match. I'm partial because any CM Punk match is phenomenal in my opinion. And but it was a great back and forth match. A lot of near finishes. Ended the match with CM Punk stealing the win. It was awesome. He's going to Mania. Then the lights went out. Undertaker came out, and CM Punk stood there strong, challenging, saying, let's do it right now, but it just ended right there. So, what did you think of Raw? Did you have fun? Are you looking forward to Mania? Are you going to be at Raw or SmackDown next week? Because I will. See you guys there. Please leave a comment. I respond to all comments, and appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe and share. Have a good day.